Let's do a little background. On Monday, I went walking through my neighborhood. I normally don't wear a mask when I walk. Okay, this is Editing Renee, and I just wanted to say that when you're watching this clip, oh my gosh, this video was hard to edit because there are a lot of times where I'm losing my train of thought, and I'm also having to take deep breaths of air. So I tried to go in to remove those clips. So if you see a lot of splitting and clips splitting and coming back together, it's because I'm trying to make the information just come straight out without the extra breaths that I'm taking. Also, I wanted to add in right here, normally when I walk through the neighborhood, I don't bump into people, like not shoulder to shoulder. Like I might see somebody across the street, or I might see somebody that's 50 feet ahead of me, or maybe 50 feet behind me, but it's not like a congested area where I'm walking. I'm just walking in a neighborhood street. So give me a little grace when you watch this video. This was yesterday. I'm feeling much better today. I'm feeling about 40% better. But I did notice as I was editing this video, I had a lot of pauses and breaks where I was taking a lot of deep breaths. It's fine. Later on Monday, I walked again through my neighborhood. But the second walk, I ended up going into Target to pick up some medicine. On Tuesday, I went to my skating class, roller skating class. I normally stay away from people, but sometimes the little kids, they come near you regardless. On Wednesday, I got sick. So Wednesday is when they call it day one. I thought I was having just a sinus infection, really. This was a little bit more than. It was like it wasn't letting up. Like I couldn't even breathe through my nose. I tried to do the neti pot, and it wouldn't even go through my nose on either side. Oh, and I took a COVID test at the beginning of the week. I think it was Tuesday. I had some COVID tests, and I'd had them for a while, and I'd always been curious, like, what it was about. At the first signs of the symptoms, I took a COVID test. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday, and it came out negative. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is just a regular sinus infection. So I went on and said, I'm going to try to treat it at home as opposed to going to the doctor's office. It just got... all the signs and symptoms just got worse over the next couple of days, which prompted me to let me take another one. I had read somewhere on the box that it's good for you to take two, or either I heard that or something. But the kit did have 2 tests in it. So I said, well, since the symptoms are getting worse, on Friday, I said, let me take a second, Editing Renee back again. As I'm looking at this videotape, this is the saddest part that I see, because I just forgot what I was going to say for a whole minute. So I chopped it out, but that's what happened right here at this clip. Let me take a second COVID test. By this time, I had plenty of mucus like I got now, plenty of mucus in my nose and all that. So I did the swab, both nostrils. put it in a tube, let it set 10 minutes, and it came up just as clear as day. 2 lines. Clear as day. Coughing was my only indication that this could be COVID, because normally when I have my sinus infections, I don't do a lot of coughing. So I had pressure, sinus pressure, fatigue. I had body aches and bad congestion, just like really bad congestion, and just wanting to lay down. Even had some problems with my ear, like the pain was going to my ear. So when I got my positive test on Friday, I emailed my doctor, but I didn't get an email response after a couple of hours, and that's not normally how she operates. She likes for you to email, so she usually emails back really quick. So because I didn't hear anything back from her, I decided to call the office and let them know that I tested positive for COVID. And I asked them, do they have like some type of protocol? I thought if I just let them know I test positive, then they can call me in some medicine, like they would already have a protocol set up. And she said, well, we have to get you in to see a doctor today. She said, but it's right before the holiday and we are all booked up. She said, you have to go to an urgent care. The lady who answered the phone. And I was so down. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be sitting. I don't want to go to it. If I'm sick, I don't want to go anywhere. So as soon as I hung the phone up, 2 minutes later, I got a phone call from somebody else who was monitoring the doctor's email. And it was a nurse practitioner. And she said, I got your message. I'm like, whoa. This is divine intervention. She said, we got your message. You tested positive for COVID. Let me see if I can get you into an appointment today. You need to be seen. So she looks at the book and she's like, no, I don't see anything for today. She said, but wait a minute. I thought I heard somebody cancel with me today at 3 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, that's my spot. And so she went back and looked and she said, oh yeah, somebody canceled with me at 3 o'clock. She said, so I'm going to put you in that spot. I was like, this is divine. This is divine orchestration. Like, I could not have asked for better. I test positive and I get to see a doctor the same day. But she was a nurse practitioner, so I guess she had a doctor covering her. And so I get to see the doctor in a video visit. I didn't have to go into the office. So everything was just lining up so perfect. Or they don't want you coming in the office if you're sick. So, but she went the extra mile and called the pharmacies that were around me to find out which pharmacy had the medication. Oh, I'm going to have to find that lady and thank her. I'm going to have to find a way to thank her. So she told me, she said, look, I've called around to the pharmacies you like to use, And the only one that have it is this one right here. It's not on your list, but they have the medicine. I said, oh, I want to go to that pharmacy. So we had everything arranged for the doctor. I had my symptoms, when everything started. I had the whole story. And then I had my preferred pharmacy. But that was at 10 o'clock in the morning. I was still going to have to wait till 3 o'clock. But anyway, that visit went very well. I was able to talk to the doctor, explain to him what happened. And he did a thorough check of my medications against the PAXLOVID. So he did an interaction check himself, looking through all my medicines, and he let me know that I needed to cut my blood pressure pill in half while I'm on this PAXLOVID. So that's cool. Who gonna argue with that? So after the video visit, he sent the medication over to the pharmacy. Now here's where it gets spicy. Sorry about the angle, y'all. As you can see, I'm in bed. Like, I have to stay in my room, so I'm in bed. It was very important for me to get the medication and the treatment that I need. It's very important for me to get over this fast as I can, because I have someone in my house that's on the kidney transplant list, which means their immune system is very low and I can't get that person sick. I sent my roommate to go get my medicine because I didn't want to come out of my room. And I was afraid that they wasn't going to give her the medicine. I gave her my driver's license and I gave her my flexible spending card for work. And she went through the drive-thru and she came back and she said, I didn't need any of these cards. I said, what? She said, because the medication was free. I said, wow. First time I ever seen that. Free medication? I was like, I don't know, they gave it to you free. I don't know if I want to take it now. How is it free? Like, I still don't understand that part. For Independence Day, I got COVID. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. So if the quality look different, it's because I'm on my iPad. I just got my medicine from the pharmacy. And it looks like this. And it was actually free. It's like this. Oh, and you have to take 3 pills in the morning and 3 pills at night. Which is good because they got 3 pills in yellow, like with the sun, and 3 pills in blue, which is at nighttime. Wait a minute. I guess I better go on and take the night. I got an pizza, and I got a cookie. Let's see what these pills look like. Look like this. 2 pinks and 1 white. I haven't drank any water today. It's been juice or ginger ale. So with my pizza, yeah, so the medicine was $0. I ordered some more masks from Target and a box of gloves. I'm gonna switch over to my phone because I can't do and pizza like this iPad right here. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Look at that and pizza. It deserves all the recognition.